Good
George
morning.
Willborn, the stress
Hello.
reliever with the Colgate smile. My goodness, I didn't bring my sunglasses.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing? That's the question.
You know what? I'm doing good. I'm probably doing better than a lot of my colleagues and friends. It's been a hell of a year. I think I've heard the tail end of one of you all saying that it's just been unprecedented, obviously in so many different ways. But for entertainers, in particular, and comedians specifically, it's been extremely tough. So I've been very blessed, that I still do radio and doing some other projects that been still sustaining, in a really tough time. But I'm excited that the clubs, or some clubs in the country, are opening back up, and I'll get a chance to be back on stage to get some therapy.
Amen to that. This stress reliever, what kind of stress have you been relieving as of recently, or have you been having some stress added to your plate?
You know what? I really do try to stay stress free as possible, even though it's been very stressful. So I've been doing, unique things, but still staying safe, doing a lot
Unique
of
things
virtual.
like what?
Like a lot of stuff, doing drive-ins. Everybody doing drive-ins. So, I've been going to drive-in churches, I went to a drive-in concert, a drive-in gentlemen's club. Just try to do. Oh, you ever heard of it?
No,
Yeah.
I haven't heard of it. I need you to elaborate. A drive-in gentlemen's club. Say
Yeah,
what?
you come in and you stay in your car, and some professional sterilized strippers. They come out and they jump on your car. You stay in and they dance and everything. And you can't get a lap dance, but you get a windshield dance where they just flap their butt down on your windshield. And then you put the money in and put in the windshield wiper and slide it over there to them. It's very, very socially distanced. It's safe. It's fun. And then the squeegee man be there to clean off your windows when you leave from the getting all the baby oil. So I'm just doing different stuff to stay safe but still have fun.
That sounds very festive. And I was going to say, remember to have all your fluids so you can spray those windshields. But the squeegee man has it covered.
Come on, they thought about everything. People are really really getting inventive about how they make money.
Mm.
It's been to be honest with you, I've been having fun doing radio. I'm on with the Rick and Sasha morning show, and we've been doing a lot of fun stuff together. And like I said, I'm gonna be hitting the road, and coming to Kansas City is gonna be so exciting for me, because being on stage, even though I wreck shop and I relieve people's stress in a really serious way, it's also therapeutic for me. So I'm excited to get back to that part of my craft.
So you're coming to Kansas City the 19th through the 21st to the Comedy Club. And I know one of those dates, you are giving somebody the opportunity to open up before you come on stage. Why did you want to do that?
Well, I wanted to do that for a couple of different reasons. It's been so tough, like we was talked about a little earlier, and I know it's been like seasoned comedians have had the opportunities to make money and hone their craft. It completely stopped. So has young and up and coming comedians. They've lost the chance to get on stage. People who wanted to do it for the first time. Just like we had a lot of historically first time voters. You have people that's first time. They say, what, I lost my job. They're going for dreams that they had before. Maybe I'll go ahead and try to be a singer. Maybe I'll go ahead and try this comedy. But it's the opportunities are so far and in between. I thought, why not give someone an opportunity who ordinarily wouldn't do that, who might be looking for right now a second start or at a career, and so it all worked out, from that perspective, as well as connecting with the radio station and being able to chance to come into one of our affiliates and get a chance to socially hug the people that listen to us every day as well.
Yeah, you're a good man because not everybody wants to share the spotlight. That's great.
Someone helped me many years ago. A guy named Johnny Walker back in many years, decades ago when I first started, and he was very gracious to me, and he didn't have to do that, and he came and he kind of showed me how to formulate my own thoughts, and the guy gave me a shot, and that was 30-something years ago. So I always kept that in mind, coming up with comedians like Bernie Mac and Cheryl Underwood in Chicago. We just always been a very, very close knit family when it comes to comedians and in this case, maybe potential comedians.
Mhm. I love it. In Chicago, that is quite I wouldn't say cutthroat, but Chicago has some amazing comedians. So I don't know what you guys are doing in that Chicago factory of comedians, just, pumping you guys out, but you guys are quite the talent group coming out of Chicago.
Well, we do. I appreciate that, and we do have a very strict way that it kind of trickled down. From the early days of all of us honing our crafts in a very serious way. We took it very seriously, and it was so many funny people. Like I said earlier, like the Bernie Macs, and just the list goes on and on. Even from Richard Pryor, who came up in Peoria, but did a lot of work in Chicago. That style of comedy is always set really, really well in the hearts and the desires of Chicago comedians and the audience. Chicago's a tough place, and so it's like
Do you think that that's what it is that breeds you guys to be such great comedians? What is it about Chicago?
I think so. I think because of the experience, and I grew up in Inglewood on the south side, on 66 in Ingleside and 85th in Aberdeen, and these are areas that the news talk about all the time, and that a big majority, way too many of people don't make it out of those areas. So a lot of comedians, we come from those places, from the west side. Lil Rel is from the west side. D. Ray and Dion Cole is from the south side. We have all of these connections of getting out of a place that many people did not get out of. So we took that same drive towards our comedy, and then our experiences on stage are so real that it makes our comedy that much more real. It's funny, it's laughing, you laugh at it, but like, wow, that's real stuff that really happened. And that connects to people, I believe. And they take it very serious in Chicago. So kudos to all those cats.
So since you got your start on the comedy stage, what do you like better, comedy or radio? Or is it that radio is just more consistent and you like that it gives you
I never asked for radio. I didn't go to school for radio. I never had desire. I was doing comedy and writing, and I was very content with that. And radio is just something I ended up doing, and was very, very good at it, and that I ended up enjoying. And thank God, once again, I'm blessed to be able to have relationships with the people in this business in particular that respected the fact that I was a comedian and an actor and a producer, and those things took priority to radio. And so it was always just a really, really good marriage for me. And with the exception of a few experiences in my radio career, which has been expanded and long now, I haven't had much problems with that connection. So I love that they all in their place. But comedy is what got me the opportunity to do any of this. So that there's always a love for me to connect with the audience, to relieve their stress, and for them to relieve mine as well.
So it's all about keeping your mind open to different opportunities. That's what I tell young people that are up and coming. They have their mind set on a certain thing, but you never know what your one craft may open up a door for something else.
Absolutely. It absolutely, that's exactly what happened to me, and which is why I wanted to extend an opportunity for someone who might have been just naturally funny and always making people laugh, and everybody always say, man, you really need to do it, or girl, you should be a comedian. And in the back of their minds, a lot of times they want to do it, but sometimes the opportunity just has to be there for a person. And so I'm for one time, just a one shot could be something that changes someone's life, and
you're here to give them that extra push that they need.
Absolutely.
So if somebody wants to sign up, they can go to 1073kc.com. They can register. And then I don't know what the next process is. I'm assuming that the comedy club, they're the ones that choose.
Actually, no, Rick and Sasha, myself, and the comedy club obviously will have some input in the selection process. What we'll do is we'll select the winner Wednesday of next week, and some one lucky person will get a chance to open up for me on Friday, and bring 3 guests and invite hopefully some friends to come out and see them get a shot at being a stress reliever. Lord knows we need it right now.
Absolutely. Well, everybody go get your tickets to go see George Willborn. He'll be here the 19th through the 21st, and you never know, you may be opening up for him at the comedy club.
Well, you might, or you'll be seeing me over at I'll drive you over to the drive-in gentlemen's club.
Look, I don't know if they have that here in Kansas City, but I assume it will probably get messy because we use barbecue sauce with everything.
Hey, that ain't bad. That's a good twist.
Well, George, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to talk to me. Go see him November 19th through the 21st. Anything else you want to add? Where can they follow you on social media?
Yeah, you can definitely follow me at The Stress Reliever is my IG. And you can go to my YouTube. My YouTube page is youtube.com / George Willborn, Willborn.
All right, there we go. Go to 1073 KC to get your tickets. I appreciate you, George. Thank you.
Hey, thank you so much. And I hope you can come make it out to the show.
I'll try. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Thanks so much.
Bye.